Right. I told you guys the expectation versus reality is brutal. And many of us have been caught out in what is arguably the hardest thing to catch, which is a businessman president who is pro crypto and is known to always enhance things like the stock markets. He's a free capitalist, obviously a little bit of a protectionist. But the essence is we sit here today licking our wounds. And I've been saying time and time again, the US economy is being deliberately crashed. Now, what makes this situation even more insane is that where Liberty Finance is buying crypto, right? Now, unlike for example, the Winklevoss brothers or unlike the early crypto billionaires, the Trump family, in fact, President Trump was actually against crypto back in in his first term. So check this out. So he's talking about the interest rates here. Let's have a look.
I've been saying, let's get interest rates down. You know, nobody ever gets rich when the interest rates are high because people can't borrow money. Interest rates are going down. You know what else is going down? What have I been trying to get down?
Oil.
Energy. Energy's going down. I'd love to see energy go down.
It's absolutely insane. So there you have it. It's the same thing that I've been saying time and time again. For many of us, it may well be the start of a new bull market as we're already swimming in a mini bear market. That's an absolute fact that I said to myself, took my L's like a man, licked my wounds. But right now, I want to be back in the market in a stronger way, in a manner that allows me not to make the same mistakes again, which is the only mistake that we've made. We didn't sell enough. We've traded enough. We haven't sold enough. So one of the things that I've been running in the group is a poll. Put in the description, by the way, big up if you're watching the video, but put into the description what comment on what you're buying. And I'm not saying what to buy right now. You don't have to jump on it and obviously get in the market right now. You can see here, crypto day by day is getting more and more battered. But what I've done here is I've got a compile list. I have short list of things that I can look at and I can add or remove them accordingly. Now, for example, in this particular case, Jupiter, Solana's Jupiter, 1.3 billion. I mean, I'm not running towards that. But have a look at the top here. Potenza Tau, Kaspa, Render, Sonic, Aerodrome Finance, Axelar, which has performed rather tremendously well in the DEP. Was up 8% yesterday. You know, you've got the likes of Morpho, Beam, Prime at 329. And then you've got Toshi, Cubic up 13%, Peak, Cetus, Protocol, Moonwell, Metacade. You've got pretty solid projects in that. All right. You've got to forget about the past, right? If you can, obviously, if you're holding tight or you've salvaged some money or you're in stables, well done. Congratulations. But overall, I haven't sold things like Kaspa because I had a generational entry. But the best way we're going to come out of this, it's not by looking at yesterday, the day before, the mistakes you've made, the money you've lost. We cannot beat the president of the United States and the US policy when it comes to debt refinancing. All right? We cannot do that. It cannot be done. And the one thing I would say here is silver lining. You've actually got a reset on a weekly RSI, flat at the bottom. You can see here, we are definitely, there's nothing in a hurry right now. You know, we came down, filled the CME gap here, holding around that $80,000 level, and potentially could be slipping back down if we don't get a confirmation above $81,000. So this price is irrelevant. You know, whether we did back to 72, also are effed. They're absolutely screwed right now. And when you look at a market like this, Ethereum at this level, these are bear market levels. You know, these are 2023 price levels. And of course, Ethereum still can go to that $1,700 mark, potentially. Sol at 123. We have a reset here. XRP has been holding tremendously well above $2. Actually, really did outperform Bitcoin in terms of holding its level. But in a sea of red, in a market that's been completely crashed, right? Completely crashed. As opposed from Binance. Crypto total dip 3.6 trillion to 2.8 trillion. Stablecoins and RWA hit new all-time highs. Bybit suffers the hack, the largest ever in crypto. Solana outflows surge. Meme coins hype cools off. Pretty interesting report, which I'll link to the description, guys. Probably well worth reading. Okay. When it comes to something like this, monthly crypto capitalization decreased by 20% in February. And you can see here, guys, nothing. There's nothing without. There's not a single coin or niche that's been popping off, to be fair. So, I'll link this report in the description for you guys. Make sure you read it. Make sure you understand what's going on. Make sure you take time to think about what you want to do in the market. I'm absolutely hurt in terms of my overall portfolio and number, but I'm definitely not hurt in spirit. I continue to make daily videos. I continue to try and bring more money into the market, however difficult that is. At some point, you run out of ideas and you just sit idle, waiting for your fate. So, guys, look, this is not the time for me, it has passed the time of regrets. I think it's very, very important to understand what's happening right now. Take this as a bear market. And what would you do in a bear market? You just go back to your fundamentals, you research, you look at your past mistakes, you look at your ability to buy crypto that is going to be quite relevant, and you chalk off certain things, get your head down, and wait for this RSI to recoil. I do see some hope coming into the market at some point, but that point isn't right now, guys. So until we can sort out what's going on here and move either direction, crypto remains to be one of the largest, most difficult markets. So make sure you do your research on every single thing you hear. Okay, make sure you analyze the trends. You read. You get yourself familiar with what you need to hold in your portfolio and at what levels. Again, a lot of people that have 20 plus cryptos, 30, 40 plus. This is a lesson that you cannot manage physically scaling out of all those positions. So there's plenty of good things in this video for you to take away, but I would love to know, based on your own list, what are you targeting in terms of this current price action and market situation, and how many cryptos are you holding? Let me know in the description. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video. Smash a like on your way out.